Do you often feel that when things are going so good and then all of a sudden, for out of nowhere, everything just like falls apart? This is a way that life has of you want to manifest what you want. You want to be in tune, your thoughts, your feelings, your vibrations, everything to be in tune with what you want. Well, in order for that to happen, a lot of times life has to break us in order to clear away the old clutter, the old habits, the old you, the old way of thinking, the old way of living. When life breaks you and everything falls apart and you lose it all, or maybe you just lost your sanity for a minute or two, and everything just like goes boom. And what happens is life has to break us in order to clear away the old clutter, because you can't clear away the old clutter in yourself if you're being attached to the past, if you're being attached to following, if you're being attached to the masses. If you're attached, whatever you're attached to, you want to take a look at your habits. So in order to have the lifestyle or the life of your dreams, in order to have that being, that part of you that has the dream, the ultimate dream, to live the ultimate life, to just be, do, have everything you want, you have to look at what your life is and how much clutter you actually have in your life. Because we all have clutter. And life has a way of breaking us. And that's why you see a lot of people that when they get money or they get some success, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, where did it go? I spent it all, it went away, I lost it all, whatever happened. That is just a way of life getting you to clear away the clutter. When you clear away the clutter that's in your way, I mean everything that's in your way, which is old habits, which is old thinking, old motivation, old ways that are holding you down. Maybe they're limiting beliefs. But when they can clear away the clutter, I'm writing that down. Of course, I can't spell today. Clear away the clutter. And every time this happens, it is painful. It is very painful. And life is painful. It is meant to be a learning experience. It's meant to be a growing experience. And granted, we are meant to be on this world to have what we want to do, to have everything we desire. We are born to have that. But what happens is through life, we use our words that hurt us. We use our words to defeat us. And not just that, we tend to hold on to old habits, to an old way of doing that. Have you ever caught yourself saying, well, oh, my parents did it this way, so that's the right way to do it. Or my grandparents did it that way, and that's the right way to do it. Have you ever thought of changing that thought to say, I'm going to make this my way. I'm going to make this, whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, my way. And I'm going to have my own success, not following so much what someone else has done. Granted, we do get a lot of teachings and a lot of learning from what other people have done, and we can mirror that and turn it into our own. But that's the key word right there, guys. It's mirroring it. You don't have to do exactly what someone else has done. You don't have to do exactly what someone else is saying. You have to mirror that and turn it into your own. And by that, you're getting rid of the old clutter. Because if you feel like you're being defeated, if you feel like everything has come down on you, maybe you lost your job, maybe your company went under, whatever it might be. That happens. That is life. It happens. And how you deal with it and how you respond to it is a whole new aura. It's a whole new area of your life that maybe hasn't happened before. Maybe you've never been that down before. Or maybe you've spent your whole life going up and down, never actually reaching the pinnacle of your success that you have desired. You know what? It's all about to change, and it's always changing. We are in the information era right now, and look at the law of cause and effects. The law of cause and effect is a very powerful universal law that God has given us to use and to embrace. Because be willing to let life break you down and get rid of the old clutter. Be willing to make the changes. Be willing to manifest your life. Be willing to let the old go. The old has to go before the new can come in. Before you can become the person that is successful, before you can become that person of prosperity, before you can become that person, you have to let go of the old. You can't keep every other word going back to the old way of thinking, the old way of doing, the old way of being. You can't do that and have the success you want. So look at what you're doing and use the law of cause and effect, because you're going to learn skills. You're working online, right? You're going to learn new skills. This is causing a cause. When you learn new skills, it's causing a cause. Okay? Got me? Follow along. This is causing a cause. You learn the skills. You implement the skills, which is taking action to make the skills you've learned to work for you, nobody else, for you. That is the effect. You cannot have cause and effect without learning and taking action and implementing what you've learned. That's the only way you can use cause and effect to where it's going to help you. Also, it's going to help you clear away the old clutter, because you're learning a new skill. To learn something new, you have to get rid of something old. Get rid of the old. Get rid of what is holding you back. Granted, it's hard. I understand wholly it's hard. It is a hard life. It is hard work to get rid of the old, because your ego will constantly go back and grab on to what it thinks you need or thinks you want. It thinks it's going to help you. Your ego is always there to hold you down and hold you in place of where it wants you. You have to break free of the ego and the subconscious mind that loves you so much. You have to break free of that to become the you want to be. We all have dreams of a life. We all have dreams of a lifestyle we want to live. We all have dreams of having whatever it is we want come to us freely and easily. The thing is, we ask, it is given. But then we're not in the receiving mode because we're blocking ourselves from being in that vibration. So use cause and effect. Use your skills that you learn. Take action to make the effect happen. The effect of what you learn is there. It is meant to happen. It is meant to unfold for you. And when you create and follow blindly, when you are following blindly, not without any, when you're not using cause and effect, you're just following the masses. When you're following blindly, you're not helping yourself at all. Anyone who follows blindly, and you can probably relate to this by people you know, or maybe people you see out and about or whatever, but when you see people following blindly, just doing what everyone else is doing, do you see success in those people? Do you see them having success, or do you see them just following? Have you ever been to a seminar and maybe there's like 500 people or maybe even 400 people in the seminar, and everybody's taking a break and everybody's chatting? Do you see everyone following blindly, just going to certain niches, certain groups of people, and they'll just follow the people that they think have what they want, or they'll just follow and just follow blindly? That is so prevalent, especially when you're in a group of people. You will notice that there are certain people who will break away from that. Stand aside. Stand apart from those people that are just following blindly. When you do that, then you're breaking away the old clutter. And that's the one way I use to break away my old clutter daily. When I'm out and about I will not do what the masses are doing. I will not follow blindly. Because if I do, then I'm taking those old habits, I'm taking limiting beliefs that maybe I thought I got rid of that I didn't, and I will follow blindly, and that is not a way to live life. So whatever the masses are doing, I will do the opposite. Think about it. When you take control, and when you have more people who are taking control of their lives also, then you will see those people out and about. You will see those people taking control of their lives by their actions, how they walk, how they talk, how they are, and how they're portraying their life, how they're portraying themselves. That is a huge cause and effect in your life. So use that to manifest what you want, to be the you who has what you want. And what you think, what you think every day, what you think and feel and how you see yourself is exactly what you're getting back. You may not rationally or consciously think that you're not putting yourself down. If you say one word against yourself, if you say one word that puts you down, if you say one word or one action, an action step is just as powerful because we're all energy. So an action step is powerful. If you are doing an action step that is following the masses, you're following a bunch of people, then you're finding yourself, you're not going to have the success you really want. And if you do have some, you're going to lose it. It is a given. It happens over and over again. So just take a look at life and how it's breaking you. Life will break you some point or sometime. Life will break you. There's people that have billions of dollars and lose it all. But how do they get it back? Skills that they've learned, cause. Action that they know how to take, effect. Cause and effect is always working for you or against you. Whatever it is you're putting it out there to do, cause and effect is working. So it just depends on what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Because just keep in mind, when you go down, it's the old clutter being swept away. The old clutter of your habits, your thinking, your feelings, your mentality of who you feel you are, who you see yourself as being. When you do that, it's all being washed away. So think about that as you're going through your steps and as you're going through your life. Think about, what am I doing to change my life for the dreams I have? What am I doing that's causing the cause and effect I'm having in my life now? What am I thinking? Do I think good? Do I feel good? Do I see myself as being that person? What do I see, feel, and do that's happening for me? Think about it. It's what it's all about, guys. It's about you being you and coming together and seeing, feeling, and doing what you need to do. Cause and effect is always working, just like manifestation is always working every minute of every day. Okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you got a lot of value out of this. This took a lot of energy to put into, a lot of time I thought about this one. Okay, I will chat with you later. Have a super blessed day, and keep in mind, the old clutter has to go away before the new can come in. Blessings.